everyone, welcome back to CoinWorld UK and Numismaniac, of course, Collectors Community Chat. And I hope everyone's having a great day. And it's always good to see everybody. We have Joyce, we have PC Coinstar, we have Anna I'm Crazy, and Skipper's just popped into the bottom of the chat there. And it's always good to see the Skipper in the stream. I hope everyone's right there, Skipper. Can everybody hear me okay? I hope so. If anybody wants me to give out a price for British coins, don't forget this is just a guide. It's not an actual value. It's just a market price. So I wouldn't urge you going around trying to sell your coins at the prices in here. Rob Random, how are you, sir? And later on, I'll be sorting out some pennies for the Skipper. I remember I bought a book the other day. And that's gone flying. But anyway, I'll pick that up later. So it's not the best condition book in the world, but it does have a 1909 in there. It's actually fallen apart, to be honest. But at least I can try and fill some of this book up with some of these old coins and see how far I get. I'll probably not get very far. I doubt it anyway. But anyway, there is the Skipper.
Hello. How are you?
Wow, man, that you've either had some serious weight loss, mate, or you look amazing.
Thank you.
Look, babe. Look, I mean, your complexion's still the same. You're still like, bright.
Very pasty.
So,
you're looking good. It's cold up here.
Do you remember that joke you told me when you were ahead?
That's it. That's the head. That's the head right there. That's the head.
Neil! Oh, you're welcome, Neil. That was so much fun, man. Yeah, I think I choose some poor words earlier, but never mind. People know how my brain works, but never mind. It was all good fun. Aliens are real. They are indeed. I live with one. She's green, and she goes around saying greetings, earthlings, to everyone. I keep telling her to stop that. It will do experiments on her, but she will not stop. No, I don't. You said I'm talking about you.
I've forgotten how it goes. Skull, keep us, Lackheim, Prost, cheers, Hulligan, you name it, I got it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Neil, man. Wait for the next one. If you want to do some 10 questions with Neil, please check out my video earlier and also check out Neil's. I put the questions in my chat, and obviously it's in Neil's, of course. He's going around doing challenges. He does quite a few challenges. Actually good fun to do. And I love the comments I had in mine as well. I've got to answer everybody. I'm still behind the lap. I've still got a lot of things to sort out here.
Guess what showed up today? And it's coming to you. Better make me big.
Oh, look at that, the 2023 Canadian coin set. Lovely.
And that's the only way you'll get a 2023 coin. They are not making them for circulation. All they are doing these. And it's coming to you, man.
Thank you, brother. And I'll tell you what, though, there's something special about those coins as well. They got the diamonds in them that represent the they got little diamonds at the bottom, I think. 4 little diamonds.
Do they?
Yeah. I think it's diamonds. Because it's to do with the Queen, isn't it?
I don't see no diamonds. I see the coolest moose ever. That moose is so cool. On the Looney.
That is nice, man. It's about time they changed that, isn't it?
I think it's only for that one, though. Well, you can keep yours in the package. Mine's going to my album.
Oh, mine's staying on the package. As it is. It is. I keep everything original. I don't change anything.
Neil says, please tell us the story of the falling down the mountain. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. I've told you this loads of times anyway. All right. I went away with my brother's kids to supervise them. Now, I had to stay there for 3 weeks, okay? And, of course, with the Air Cadets, you do all this sort of venture stuff anyway. And it's not my first time I've done a abseil. So they said, oh, do you want to go up like this? I said, no, I'm quite happy going up as high as you like, I said, I've done it all before, so it's not a problem. And so you have this book with you, your service book, which is called the 3822. So I showed the instructors my 3822 that I've been abseiling, quite happy with it, not a problem. And of course, there's been a few people going down, coming back up, climbing up, then going back down again. So it's an all-day event. So the little ones, because the first week it was all the little ones, and so they were on 15-foot drop, and 10 foot up, and it goes up like a hill and it goes down. But then you got the adults ones much bigger, and I would say probably about 150 feet. I'm not really too sure how it is, but people look like the bottom. But anyway, of course, it got to my turn, and my luck, as I went over like this and got the rope taut, okay, as I went over, the tiniest little stone on the edge slipped away from my feet. And me, not wearing gloves, was grabbing the rope. We were supposed to grab the 2 lines. And on the way down, I actually got a few scars with me.
I cannot believe you were abseiling with no gloves on.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd be okay because I've been doing that okay. But yeah, it was just a stupid moment. And but yeah,
I thought I was the only one that did stupid things. Thank you, brother. You made me feel better.
But yeah, you just have a spare. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. Wow. But you don't think that you're falling. You just think they're just trying to grab the rope. But yeah, I wasn't grabbing the right safety line. I was grabbing the down line. And but all day everybody's been going off. So it must have been this little rock must have been got loose over time, and it happened to be my turn. But I was like, "Ow, crap! Ow, crap! Ow, crap!"
Horrible.
But anyway, I said that a few times. So
did any when you were doing the mountaineering, was there any particular thing that happened to you that was scarier than the rest?
No. When obviously when you first rock climb, because it's not a natural, because obviously you want to use your knees, and you don't use your knees, so that was kind of unnatural. But
and you're not supposed to cross your legs either.
No, unless you're going. Obviously, we're getting pulled, so the anchor man down the bottom's holding there. So when you say you need slack, you just slack, and obviously because obviously you got to reach. If you're too taut, you can't reach. So
which would be everything for you, isn't it?
But no, I mean, I'm not really. I'll tell you what did actually scare me, really, when I first went up in a Hercules, and I was right after the first few seconds. It was just the initial shot of my very first flight, and I'll even tell you the flight number. The aircraft was XV294, and we took off as normal. We used to go down there. It was my first flight, and we went up, and we had all these I guess they were new recruits going out doing training, and we were just doing a routine flight around. We were just staying in the aircraft. So 6 of us was in there. It's my first flight. The others have been flying for ages, So they're asleep. I'm just interested in everything. Where the toilet is at the end of the aircraft, where because obviously there's no. If you've never been on a military aircraft, it's not designed for comfort.
Yeah,
Right?
that's for
Forget
sure.
that. Yeah,
It-
forget that. It's noisy, windy, cold. You name it, they got the elements in there.
On a Hercules aircraft, in your opinion, what's the best place to get comfortable?
On the floor, probably. Or actually, depends on the design. You can go up in the cockpit. They got 2 beds up there.
Oh no, yeah, as if they're. Do you know how hard it is for the air crew to let ground pounders up into no way. My my oldest boy got to fly up there, but I didn't.
And I did.
The best place to go, bar none, is on top of the cargo.
Oh yeah. We didn't have any cargo though. It was a cave. Yeah, it was a cave one. So it was just purely. You had the. I mean, I suppose they could have took because they were taking transporting or recruits, whatever they did training. So they had like a lot of seating. So they had the middle seating in. They could probably take it out for more cargo. Obviously, the much bigger ones, the K3s, with a lot of cargo, they can store tanks, or parts of aircraft, or Chinook probably. Yeah, it was just basically we're just flying around delivering goods and everything. And obviously, we wouldn't have to touch anything. But
so, in your opinion,
yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how easy is it to have a conversation?
Forget it. Forget it. What? Of course, you sat sideways. So you sat on this red mesh. Okay, that's it. You sat on this. It's like sitting on a folding cot, as you would call it, in that type of material. And you got all the crap behind you banging away as well. And you had the flaps moving. And
the roar of the engines.
But having a conversation, forget it. You've got no chance. So when you see the movies, oh yeah, mate, I've got all this gun. No, it's not like that at all.
You even hear that?
No, no, it's absolutely right. What? We gotta go down. What?
Yeah. And before they got smart and got proper ear defenders, we used to have these little plastic earplugs, a little container. You open it up, and that's all you had were the earplugs. Yeah. If you forgot them, you had cigarette butts in your ear. It was terrible.
But when obviously we took off, and obviously the other lads fell back asleep again, thinking, "Oh man, this is boring." There must have been about 20 flights between them, and it was my first flight. Just done a landing, took off again. Obviously, dropped them off. We had about an hour or so, so we're gonna got a drink and everything, and took off again. And I was just like looking out the window, like as you can try and do. The best one to look at is the third port window.
You're right. The third port window's the best one, and you have to pull the
yeah, you have to pull because you only got because it's so far away.
It's meshed.
Yeah, you're like that, and of course you're like depending on the seating, you can either kneel up, or if there's nobody there, you can actually lift the seating up and stand up. And well, I was looking at the window, and the flight engineer goes, he taps on the shoulder, and he's like this, right? And of course, obviously you can tell we're coming out the clouds, obviously leveling off, and he goes, "Oh, we're going to do some what they call not so much touch and goes, but low altitude flying. Okay, we're going to do some like mock jumps and stuff like that, and mock like pushing off cargo and stuff." I'm like, okay,
we call them legs. We're
going to throw out the lads. And but anyway, yeah. Now the Hercules hull is probably about the size of a living room. Okay, so big. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's the size of a living room. It's quite probably length of a whole house. Okay, it's a bit big. It's quite tall, but the width of it's not very wide. It's probably about a pallet and a bit. Right, so they're there and they're going. So just over a a Jeep length, isn't it? So they can get the Jeeps in and strap them down and everything. So you've got a little bit of room to go by. But anyway, we gets down and the flight engineer is at the end of the door and he presses a button. Then the doors go and the rush of wind.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, right. And you're like, and of course, he walks out on the end of the ramp. Yeah. And he goes, come in. He turns around at me. I'm going, where? I'm going, where? Where are we going? Right. And so he goes, oh, no, you'll be all right. Come on, you'll be all right. So, but nowadays, when they drop the bottom doors, they got these, so it looks like that. Okay. So you got this box section. Before you had this section. So you had this massive gap. And when you're looking through at the say 300-400 feet, maybe 500 feet, and everything's rushing down below you, you're like, I don't like this. I don't like this. And then your knees go to jelly. And then everything goes to jelly. You're just like, you have no control of your anything. So, yeah, that's probably another thing. But I was a lot younger then. I was a bit. But when I got over there, when I actually got over there and held on, looking down, it wasn't so bad. But nowadays, the Hercules that fly around, they got this box section, so you can sit on the end. Suppose you don't have that rush of air everywhere. You still get it, I suppose, but they're a lot more. They're probably more comfortable today.
Yeah, I still give the air crew all the kudos in the world because you're looking at an aircraft that shouldn't be able to fly. I mean, they always said it's like a bumblebee. You got this huge fuselage and these tiny wings. Like, how's that holding it up? You have to wonder. But that's a bloody workhorse. And those guys,
they are.
When they do those extractions, extremely dangerous. A lot of people don't understand that. About 20 years ago, we had a Lates drop done here in Edmonton, and the cargo wasn't disengaged from the floor, and so it slid out, parachute deployed, and it took the floor of the aircraft. It literally took the belly of the aircraft out. It crashed, but it actually did that. I mean, they are really when flown in a normal manner, they're safe. But their workhorse and the stuff they have to do can be extreme.
They are, no matter what air crew in Hercules is, they're a breed.
And I'm glad NATO is starting to make sure that all our procedures and all our equipment is interchangeable, because back in the day, the U.S. Air Force, of course, used the Hercs as well. They used to take a tighter turn when they banked their planes, and so they came up and visited here, and they did They did an air show here, and unfortunately, our Hercs, the base commander gave permission for people to fly for a ride while they're doing these exhibits. And we had two Hercs flying in tandem, one American on the outside, Canadian on the inside. Well, then when they banked, though, the Canadian took a gentle bank and the American took a tight bank and actually flew into one another. And both planes crashed, and the majority of it fell into a POL dump. So we had this massive explosion with oil and lubricants and stuff. And my buddy, one of my buddies was working in the transport compound cleaning a vehicle, and one of the engines from one of the Hercs come through the roof and landed on the vehicle he was cleaning.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah, it was terrible. So these, like I say, these are extremely big machines. They're extremely expensive. They're dangerous, but in the right hands, they're great. They're a wonderful tool. But boy, am I glad NATO has now finally got their stuff together.
Yeah, they got everything changed, even the bullets and everything.
Yeah, they do everything the same now. Ken of mine asked me a question there. He was asking me about that American bill. I looked at it. I thought it was cool, but you got to understand, I do have paper money, but I really haven't delved into it a lot. The only thing, that's the first time I've ever seen one of those bills. So I thought it was cool, but I couldn't tell you anything more about it. It's an American bill. It's kind of like a radar. The numbers are the same backwards as forward, if you know what I mean.
Oh, radar note.
No, it wasn't radar. He called it something else.
Mirror. What do you call it? Binary note.
Where are you? Go back a little bit. I can't.
Is it not binary?
No,
no.
no.
Do you know? I forget the terminology of them now.
Pala something or other. Palindrome or someone help me on this one. I can't remember.
Panoramic? Is it panoramic?
No.
It's like
in there. He'll type it in here in a second. Yeah. But it's a very cool note.
Blistering barnacle magnets, and
I can't even tell you if it's worth anything. And 2 more days.
And okay. There we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you know what? With the terminology of the banknotes, okay. I do get mixed up because obviously, again, like you, we're not from the native, country of these awesome banknotes. These like radar notes, mirrored, binary, dates, and stuff like that. Because our dating is different to it. I don't know if you use the same dating as this, or the American way, where they have the day and the month.
Gosh, I haven't even looked.
Oh, you're from Nottingham. Oh, okay, cool. Christopher Ty's from Lincoln. I'm from Wiltshire, and listening Barnacles from Nottingham. I know Nottingham really well. Well, not too well, but
hey, what do you call a fragile, nutty English person?
Dale.
No. Peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle. I like that. You got peanut brit. Trying to think one for Canadian Canadian, but I don't think they got Canada.
We're Canada Tankerous.
Well, because you come in a can. See, that's right. They come in a can. You can, a Canadian can. And Neil's from Middlesbrough.
We love you. 1 little, 2 little, 3 Canadians in a shoe.
Birthday notes like 909. So that's going to be the 15th for the 9th, 1982, right, Kinnaman?
What's that? 15th of September.
Yeah.
1982. That's cool.
I've got a few birthday notes, but to me, from my perspective, it doesn't look right, if that makes sense. I suppose.
Then look left.
No, I mean, I know that to the Americans, obviously, they like birthday notes, but me, see, it'd be 09, 15, 1982. So if that 5 was a 2, that'd be 9th for the 12th, 1982. So that's probably the nearest thing I would get to that. But and they can have it both ways, can't they? They can have it. Passion Art by Jessica.
And Jessica is
Jessica's actual artwork actually on her Instagram. It's amazing. You should check it out. It's really, really good. Dale, why has Zoe been all over the world and you've only been to Scotland, Wales, and USA? No, she didn't invite me. Yeah, I didn't know her then. That's when she was going around in her spaceship, that's how she went around. She's probably been to a few planets I've never been to as well. Yeah. She leaves her in the corner.
Zoe and the Kodan Water.
Sit in the corner. Yeah. So your family allowance goes, isn't it? Oh, we're winding Zoe up big time here. Yeah, she's been all over the place. So is Zoe and Lauren's been to amazing places like Mount St. Fury on the moon, and
well, I figure that Canada, they can spend $3 million on a painting that is red and green and just paint it red and green, divided in the middle, red and green, like a roller brush went up and down, red and green. So I got this really great idea.
What's that? You can do green and red, the opposite way.
No. No. I'm going to submit this to see if they want to buy it off me.
What is it? That's the question.
I'm emphasizing a seashell.
Is it?
Hey, it's art. It's all in the eye of the idiot that wants to buy it.
When you have these art, no matter what art you do, no matter what art it is, when you take it to get it authenticated, your own art, you have to explain why you've done it and what it means.
Oh, and what it means.
So explain your art. Why did you draw that? This is going to be interesting.
Explain my art. Why did I draw it?
Yeah. What does it mean? What will it make the person feel?
What would make the person feel?
Yeah. How would it make the person feel if they saw that? The first impression.
It all depends on what angle you're in.
Depends what are you upside down or something? In laughter. He's trying to study. I'll give him some few hard questions there because I don't know about United States, but over here, when you have to express art to the art gurus, you have to tell them why you've painted it or drawn it, how it makes a person feel, and what does it actually mean. So,
hey everyone,
how's it going?
It's going good.
Have you finished your artwork yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, ooh, what's that? That makes me feel happy.
There you go. Because she's like, I'm done.
I want to keep that.
Well, that's easy. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
No, the original.
Oh, you want the original? Okay.
I don't want a Google copy. It's perfect.
What can I say?
How did you trace that? Did you actually take a photo of my face and then do that around it?
No, I just looked at it. Come on, I can do art. Maybe not as nice as Jessica can or you can, but I can.
So your art is called Mockery. Mockery by the Skipper.
I just laughing so hard you had to fall behind your sticker.
That's the first time you ever drew me a picture. All the years I've known you never drew me a picture.
Well, because I was inspired. It's the H on your hat. I think H stands for happy. Isn't it happy?
No H on the hat.
Looks like an H.
It's a U and it's a U and an A.
It's a what?
It's a U and an A.
A U and A, which makes an H. You gotta understand the way the cap is sitting on back on your head, and it looks like an H.
I'm so touched. You know, do you know what? I love that. I'm so blessed. Thank you. I'm going to cherish that for the rest of my life.
Hey, Hunter.
I have that frame. I'm going to have that frame. Inspire. If you don't like this, you're having a bad day. I can use it as a passport photo. That'd be perfect. Because there'd only be one. Yeah. You better, as he says, he better quit when he's ahead. Yeah, that's going to be a new sticker. Does your friend talk? Yeah. Say, where's the one? Where's that?
Hi, Hunter.
Oh. Two heads are better than one. Now you can think straight. You know, I'm going to take a photo of that, right?
That's my feminine side.
Sorry?
That's my feminine side. You know how you can tell, right?
What, your left side's your feminine
talk
side?
to this thing all day long and it won't hear a thing I say. Hi, what? Not interested?
A bit like what Zoe does to me. Then I talk to her all day. And
That's the same for me. Really? You don't? What? You didn't say anything. Get off me! Get off me! Ah! Go to work. Go to work. Do some work.
I've got an Australian.
What the heck is that? A giant egg? Oh, you got one too. Yeah, but I colored my eyes in. Oh my God! What? You've been beaten on it. Abuse.
What is that? I have to get some cream or something. Is anybody there? I can predict last week's lottery numbers.
You wish to challenge me? Good. Ah!
Don't you abuse mine?
What? I couldn't understand Zoe. She's speaking some other language again.
Yeah, this is her Ariel.
Oh, Ariel. Isn't she in Disney movies? Oh, now he's gonna. Yours is gross. It looks like
I'm thinking oil painting.
At least mine. The only thing mine has is a staple hole in it. Mine looks kind of Egyptian. Boy, I'm telling you, we're losing it. But Jessica's running away again. I can't handle this anymore.
Jessica's like this. I put my finger in the head. Like a glove.
I've had my Simplex. Why does that name ring a bell?
Coins. This one needs man. This one's got a bit of an headache.
I just got the greatest idea. Since our spouses just love coming online with us, why don't we take a picture of them and slap their face on the mannequin heads?
That's a good idea. That.
And you know, I have a wig here, so I can make mine look really realistic.
Oh, Zoe's just like this anyway. It's perfect. She's got holes in her head and everything.
What?
What?
She's got no hair?
No. This looks like that makeup.
No.
Yeah, she has a blue rinse every week. She's like 65, you know.
She's gonna stay away from the bleach. It's really doing a number on her skin.
The nose needs a bit, you know, a bit of a nose job there.
Yeah, it looks like she's gone through one of those mummification processes there.
How can we have much fun with a mannequin head? No.
Yeah. Fortunately, we're not at a loss for words. You know you've got a really exciting life when the host and co-host have their own pet head.
Yeah.
I was just thinking we should have a contest to see who can decorate their head the best. Make it.
I don't have one.
What's that on your shoulders? It's not a head.
You got a head. You got one on your shoulders.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
I don't have one.
Yes, you do. It's sitting right on your shoulders. This is a spare head. You don't have a spare head, but you do have a head.
Just realised what she just said.
That's not fair. Do not let Zoe decorate it. It's gotta be.
No.
It's got. Okay. A month from today, we're gonna put our heads out, and they have to be decorated. And whoever has the best looking head, based on what everybody in chat says, I will have to send you a silver coin.
Yeah.
If you win.
Well, I do have a wig and a fancy headband.
Yeah, but you got no spare head. You got to go pick up one of the heads. You can get them anywhere. If I can get one, and he can get one in Britain, I'm going to get one in the US. So if you want to join
one in my bedroom.
Well, go pick one up.
We're not going anywhere today.
In my head.
That's okay. You got a whole month. Go out and get yourself your own special head. $5.95 from Opeel-O-Matic. You can get this head. It's complete with baldness, and if you want, you can draw in eyes if you want. I probably put some color in mine now that I'm getting into a competition.
I don't know how I was going to decorate it though.
I do. What do you mean you don't know how to decorate? You're an artist.
I'm not used to doing those heads.
Dale made fun of me for sitting in a big bathroom with a hairbrush, and he does this.
Do you think that we're experienced? Seriously?
I think this is a great idea. I think we should. Anybody wants? Within 1 week, we gotta decorate a head.
Okay, I'm not allowed to decorate this one. Apparently, I've got to go and get my own one.
Okay, you're gonna have to get another one. I'm not this one. I'm not even count. I'll redo the eyes, but I'm gonna decorate my head, and it can't be just a standard head. You got to make it uniquely your own. And if you can, whoever gets the best one, the chat will decide, and they will vote on the best head. So anybody that wants to get in the head competition, you come on. You want to get ahead of the competition?
Yeah.
Okay, that was really good. Get yourself.
I can get one and paint the head pink and put glitter all over it and put a mermaid wig on it.
Because Jessica's an artist, we need to give her a handicap. She's got to do hers blindfolded.
Yeah. And her hands behind her back.
Hands behind her back? Should be like the Helen Keller of artists.
I'm joking.
She'd look like a chicken when she's getting the paint on.
It look better than ours.
So I'm gonna paint it pink and put glitter all over it and put
Whatever
a mermaid wig on.
Whatever you want to do.
And put
As
a
he said
unicorn
yesterday,
headband
a
on it.
wallpaper friend of mine.
So you're in the competition, Jessica? You want to join us? You
Well,
got
I
a whole
don't have
month.
one, but I gotta get one.
You got a whole month to get it ready.
Till end of February.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got all of February. So at the end of February, the very last show on February on his channel, we got to present our heads.
What he said.
And whoever wins, the losers have to send a silver coin to the winner.
I had to think about that.
Well, it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. It can be a silver dime for Pete's sake, something silver. And
I got some silver.
she's actually thinking about this. How can I do this? She's the only one that's a full like she does artwork constantly. You're the part-time artist, and I'm the artist.
Jessica's going to be the competition defeat easily.
That is so funny.
Dale made me laugh. Dale made me fun of me singing in the pink bathrobe, singing with a hairbrush, and he does this. I inspired him to do that.
Well, come on, little guy. I'm going to put you aside. I'm in. Oh, I'm in.
But seriously, what is going on?
I don't know anymore.
Anybody in chat want to do it too, but they have to show it. And no, we can't get our better halves or whatever, someone else to do it. You have to do it.
Well, I'm going to have to think about this one. Okay, then I'll do it. Yeah. I'll do it.
See how long it took him? So we have no problems making a decision. Come on, Jessica. Say yes.
Jessica.
Say yes, Jessica. Come on. It'll
Come
be
on.
you're-
You know
you're
you want it.
My goodness, you very
Very persuasive.
very
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
give it
probably
a second laugh for the next 5 seconds.
I'm probably gonna keep the coins, but I'll just decorate the head thing.
Yeah, it just have to be the whole head.
Well, yeah, I don't expect you to do the body. That doesn't come with a body.
Do you know why this doesn't go to any dances, Jessica? Do you know why this doesn't go to any dances? Because it has nobody to go with.
This is what happens when you live in an area that you can't do metal detecting. You can't do any magnet fishing.
And I got no coin shops to go to.
Oh, I have a coin shop, but right now I haven't got a lot of money to spend. So I might as well play with my head.
I think you should rephrase that for British people.
You filthy-minded animal.
And Blitzer said that I will win.
I know you're going to win.
So there you go. You got to get into this one. This is the most unique competition on YouTube.
Put a 1 in the chat for Jessica to enter the head competition. Who's
Yes.
going to decorate the best head?
Yes.
I'll have to get my mom to get me one.
Okay. I mean, you can always I'm just going to use what I'm going to use is called the transparent effect. So I've already done mine.
There's one vote. One vote.
We've got one. We've got one. Every time you press one, it multiplies by 100. So that's 100 votes so far.
Because I got the wig and I got the headband underneath my storage bin underneath my bed.
Look at all those ones coming up.
Press one, everybody, quickly. You got until a month. One captain will be the win if he has fish fingers. James,
Hey, James.
Everybody keeps mistaking me for Captain Hindgrinder. I am not the fish man.
No, it's Birdseye, Captain.
Captain Birdseye.
Jessica, please say yes.
Jessica, look at that. It's all ones. You're in now. Too late. So go get you. You're gonna have to get ahead, and you got to decorate it. And
it will be very glitter. It will be very.
Don't tell us what it's going to be about because people are going to go and judge it on the final product. They're going to look at mine and go, "Wow," and yours and go, "Really? That was done by Michelangelo? Oh my goodness!" And then they're going to look at Dale's and go, "Ew, what the heck is that?" It looks like someone that just swam out of the River Thames.
Yeah. You mean pollution?
You look like you got a stink head.
I can make it look like Mary Queen of Scots' death mask.
Well, you know what? With all the dents in it, it's well underway.
Well, I've already got a theme for it anyway. I'm going to call it Al Capone.
Scarface. Oh, that is so bad.
Well, now we've gone over the heads. That's
and by the way, I like your backdrop.
What you mean is mess?
I thought, where's the map? I thought you were going to put your map up.
Hey?
Your map.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that bit.
Yeah. And you think I'm the one that messes up. I'm so glad I'm not alone.
Oh, no, how do I do this on here? Hang on, I got to do it on here.
We got Jessica, we got a brand new backdrop because we got a new format.
Yeah.
And apparently he thought we were talking about a floor mat, not a format.
There we go.
Oh, is it going to change? Is it going to change?
Add image.
Oh, yes.
You know, StreamYards don't like me. StreamYards hates me, so it's going to take a while.
Neil's in. Neil says, yeah, he's going to join. He says, I'll do it, but my head will be male.
Okay. What was I?
Awesome.
Well, that's 4 of us now.
Okay.
It's going to be the most unique competition I've ever seen on here.
And also, I got great big news.
Oh, yeah.
Next month in February, I'm going to have a big auction and sale one night on my live stream with 2 special guests.
Is this for your art, Jessica?
No, it's going to be me and 2 special guests. We'll be selling coins and paintings.
I knew the paintings were going to be in there. I knew it.
And so we're planning on having it February 16th at 8 p.m.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
8 p.m.? 8 p.m. Eastern?
I don't know what time that's going to be for me.
Well, 8 p.m. Eastern it'd be like 4 in the morning. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, you're 7 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, it'll be me and 2 special guests from the coin community, and we'll be doing auction business sales.
Are you going to be doing the auctions and selling worldwide, or is it restricted to the United States?
I just know we'll be auctioning the coins and selling the coins, and I'll be selling my paintings.
Okay. Again, are you going to be selling worldwide or just the U.S.?
U.S. and Canada.
Oh, Dale, you're out of luck.
You do know United Kingdom's part of we're part of the Commonwealth, so sending to Canada is no different than sending to England.
Yeah, if anyone was interested in buying my paintings, I can only do Canada or US.
That's fair enough. Obviously, painting's going to be a lot more money to send, obviously. I get that. But what about the coin?
And it takes months to go by sea to get to your place.
That's because you took it on a rowing boat.
Yeah. through Madagascar and a few of those other isolated Micronesian countries.
Yeah, so that will be next month in February, around February 16th.
Who's going to be the host? You know.
I'm gonna be the host.
Yeah, but who's going to be the guest, or is it going to be a surprise?
It's gonna be Spray Can Coins and Bake the
Oh, yeah.
Hook.
All right, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Gee, I haven't seen Spray Can in a long time.
Oh, I was in a stream the other night. I think it was what was he doing the other night? Was it coin roll hunting? He was just doing plain coin roll hunting, was
Oh,
it?
okay.
Wasn't he? Was it $half he was doing? I can't remember now. It's like 3 or 4 days ago. Might have been on Friday, actually, Friday night.
Yeah.
I can't get to my page.
Yeah, the biggest thing with shipping across the borders is you have to be a bit creative and realize you got to make sure that if it's something that you're shipping that's a larger item, it's got to be worth the cost of the shipping.
Yeah.
One of the things that Dale and I've done for ages is that we never on our customs declaration, all our coins are tokens. So we just say they're tokens and they get through fine. The smaller the package, the cheaper it is. I send stuff to the US all the time, an ounce or less, and it costs me less than $2.
Yeah, I send packages almost all the time. So at the moment we got strikes on. So there was a meeting on the weekend. I think it was yesterday. There was a meeting, and our post office at the moment is not taking international, and they haven't done that now since Christmas. So I've still got all my international stuff to send out, but either way, it won't cost. Well, it shouldn't cost. If someone says, "Oh, it's going to cost," I don't know, a couple of Kennedys, and they're going to say that's going to cost about $10 to send, then that's not true. It's going to cost no more than like a couple of dollars easy.
Yeah, it's like when I was looking at the postal rates from eBay. For a single coin, they're asking for over $20 for shipping. And you know, when you see stuff like that, you got to shake your head.
Yeah, I just don't get it how that actually is. I mean, I've bought a lot of things off a lot of people, and it's about £4 to send each time. Yeah, at least, depending on what you're sending. You know,
This is an example. Here's a package I made that's going to Jacksonville. I haven't put anything on it yet, but I pre-done the customs form on my phone. They just scan it, print it off, and it's done. Okay,
Yeah.
by weight, I can tell because I've done so many of these by weight and size. This is going to cost me about $22 to send it to Jacksonville. Just that there, but $22 for that size package and that weight, and then eBay, you get a coin for $22 shipping.
it's ridiculous.
That's why I won't deal with them anymore. If they've got that sort of thing, no way. So you know, there's lots of ways of getting it sent without it costing you a fortune. Just don't do what I did and send it by cargo container, because that's like 2.5 months to get the deal.
That mind you, though, it was a really, really heavy package. In fact,
Yeah, it was either $150 or $75. Well, I was cheap.
that was the one that was sent here,
Yeah.
and it had 2 books in it and a load of other things as well. So you can see why it went by boat, because it's probably too heavy for the airplane.
I'm surprised you still got the box.
Yeah, I got everything.
Oh, he keeps really.
I keep everything original. I told you, don't get rid of anything.
Ah,
But we're thinking of moving, okay, at some point. So
Yes.
I need to keep everything together and safe without anything getting damaged. So I know that's safe in a box. Okay, everything's in the box. I don't want to get the books damaged. I don't want to get the. So you can understand that if it's my stuff, then it doesn't really matter. But as we can be moving, obviously I need to everything protected. So
Hey, Dale.
hiya, Tracy.
Look what she did.
What did you got? What have you got?
I love it. Scalloped potatoes with pork chops and corn.
Oh, yummy.
Email your address. I'll send you stickers, chips, and stuff.
Oh, me.
Yeah, I actually have new stickers coming.
Oh.
This is one of my sun catchers.
Ooh.
I need to because I got a list to send out to. So whatever 19. Well, oh, this book only goes up to 1930. Great.
Yes,
Okay.
Kevin, my food.
So I'll play with this tomorrow. I just realised this book only goes up to 1930. I bought a book and a few coins yesterday, the other day, Jessica, right? And well, I actually didn't buy it. I bought. What did I get? What did I get? Anyway, I had this. I saw this, and I got some coins here. Okay, they're American. It's all American, and it was in a charity shop. Okay, it was in a charity shop. Okay, and I noticed, and this piece here was like that on top of a. They got all these crates behind them, you see, and they wasn't sorted yet, and it was like that, but flat, yeah. So I noticed the Lincoln bit there, and I goes, "How much is that behind you?" And the lady looks at it, picks it out, and went, "I was getting some other bits anyway," and yeah, she went, "I ain't got a clue. I don't know." And she moved that and realised that's got coins in it. I goes, "That's got coins in it as well." And she went, "I ain't sorting that lot out. Have them."
Yeah, I done these like yesterday, the day before.
Excuse me, but yeah, it's nice. I mean, I did offer a lady something, but she didn't want. She goes, "I ain't going to go for that because everything's registered on the till." So she just said, "No, I ain't going to go for that stuff." I don't know. I mean, it's got to be. Does it even have my somebody else's address? Is that the blanket out? So, it's got silver coins in it as well. Only a couple, but it was just happened to be there. I just noticed the book was Lincoln, and I thought, "Oh, hello." So you had some free ones as well, did you?
Yeah, 3 free ones.
Oh, cool. What were they?
The panda, the koala, the koala,
Oh yeah,
and the Liberty.
Oh, is that what you had? You won, didn't you?
Well, it was a special mail.
Ah, cool. I had over here. There's a company, right, which they do some really good stuff, but they are pretty. You have to be very careful with them. And I bought one coin, and they decided to put me into the collection. So they've taken the money out the bank, and they sent me the coin a few days later. I didn't know they took the money out the bank. I normally get like a coat because they put it down as approved, and I've already marked the form off. I just want the one, don't want any more than that. And but anyway, I had another coin today, and so that is going to go back to the company because I only wanted the one, and I don't know anything about Harry Potter and Hogwarts, so it's not like that's my thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Because like with anything that is silver or coin collecting, with silver for me, it's what I like. You know what I mean? It's what I can see lots of people collecting different silvers, and stuff like that. But if I want to go and get a silver round, I have to like it. It's got to pop out at me. You know what I mean? And Mr. Marmello, he's got a really nice silver round going to him once he gives me his address. Been asking him since last year to give me his address. He's got quite a few prizes to go to him, and he's got this really, really nice silver round, which actually I don't think I can get to at the moment because everything's all except for the mailing pot. So that is he's got quite a bit up there, but he's got this really nice silver ounce round to go to him. Really, really lovely. So I can't wait for him to get it, and he lives in Australia.
Oh wow.
And there's a big package. There's a few people's got packages. I mean, I can send out a few other things, but silver for me, silver round's got to pop out. It's got to go. But this Hogwarts coin is not my thing. Obviously, somebody else must like it, but it's not my thing. So, but yeah, it's some silver coins right there. I do like, and I wish I can have them. There's one like a meteor, and it looks like a meteor's gone into the ground, and it's made a scar across the ground. It's really, really neat. I like that one.
Oh wow, that's cool.
But I know you like your panda. They're pretty neat, but see, that's your thing, isn't it? So that's. I know a lot of people have them, but it's not me. I wouldn't specifically go out and get that type of coin. I'd rather go and get numismatic coins, the silver.
You know what I like?
Heads.
And
they're called obverse.
Offers.
Not offers, obverse.
Huh?
Obverse. That's where you find the heads on the coin.
The obverse. Right.
That's what I said.
It's that Canadian lingo you're doing. I can't understand it half the time.
Hey, I am midway between American and British.
I'm just going to get my translation book out in a sec.
And Butcher said, I found a silver Victoria in my back garden with a cheap pin pointer.
Oh, cool.
No, it's kind of nice. That's all you're using is a pinpointer. Wow.
That's really good.
That's a lot of hands and knees.
Hey, look, I put the camera on Zoe and Lauren. Look, there they are. Look. Yeah, I'll turn the camera around. Ready? You ready? You want me to do it? Okay, there we go.
Oh Lord!
You ready? I don't know if you can see. Look. I can't. Is that right? Hello. Hello. I told you she's an alien, didn't I? Her head's falling off. I'll screw it back on later for you. Don't worry. Do your maintenance. Looks like E.T. I'll show you. She looks like E.T. Look. Keep it there. Put it down. Now I've got to get this lined up. I've got to get this well lined up in a second.
And that, folks, is what happens when you eat too much candy. Do you know what?
I like you like that. You're quiet. Some guy on the BMX, isn't she? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, and one day. And one day I'm gonna get my mom to make stickers for both of my channels.
Sorry?
I'm gonna get my mom to make both stickers for my get stickers made for both of my channels.
Oh, cool. I don't
And
know,
you're going to do the designing, right?
Well, I had to get my mom to do it because she's got the stuff to make it into a sticker.
Mm.
I don't know why my is my screens froze.
No,
Any chance?
no, Jessica's is though. I think she's cheating and using a picture.
So let's do it again. There we go.
I've been spending the last half hour trying to see her lips move when she's talking. It's not working.
I got my lips working.
No, they're not. Look, they're not moving.
No, your lips are not moving.
She's
Honestly.
trying to pretend she's one of those mannequin heads.
Yeah. Oh, I see what she's done. She's painted one up already and looked like Jessica.
Yep. See?
She's done it again. I love your artwork, Jessica. It's amazing. PA Patriot Prospecting.
Hey, PA. Hey,
Hey.
our treasure home.
PA, what do you say?
Treasure home. There's a lot of people in today. Hunter, let's go through this, shall we? Hunter, Neil, James Great, the Nimbus Maniac, Killamid, and Passion for Art, and Joyce, many other wonderful channels. Thank you for taking time out to seeing us today.
Got 10 watching and only 4 likes, guys. Let's go. Well, I can't be that bad.
Has anybody got any British coins that they want me to find out the price for them? Because it's only a Neil says, hi, treasured.
A one crown Oliver Cromwell.
Oh, what?
A 1 crown Oliver Cromwell.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not sure if this actually goes back that far, but I'll find out. Well, it must do because I've got Henry VIII coins here. Okay, Ireland. Did Cromwell have crowns? Did he? Did he have coins made?
Yeah. I got to hold one in my hand. One of the joys. Oh, that's a pretty picture.
Thank you. I'm about to change it in a minute. Okay, where's that?
My new stickers will look exactly like what you see on the in front of you.
Celtic coin, nil. And Rose, Hamid Silver. Okay. Fine. Tell me the 5th. Tell me the 6th. Richard III. Tell me the 7th. Tell me the 8th.
Doesn't sound like you're going to find a Cromwell.
Don't forget there. Edward VI, Mary Grote, Philip and Mary Half-Grote, Elizabeth I. And I got Elizabeth I and a King John coin, you know, didn't you? Burgundy. James I. Charles I. We're getting closer. Charles I. Charles I. Should be the next one because Oliver Cromwell chopped off King Charles I's head, you see.
Hey, Burgundy.
Miso. I thought miso was something you ate.
No, it means hello. How are you?
Miso salahat.
Royal Families. No, that's the point. Right. Charles II. First.
I could say that just like a Star Wars character. That would be cool.
James II. Charles I. Do you know what? So you got Lord Protector coins, have you?
No. It was brought to this is the beauty of belonging to a coin club. The gentleman that brought it in had several examples. He paid $25,000 for that coin.
Whoa!
And then he hands it. Then he slaps it in my palm with no protection, and he says, "We folks that are into classical numismatics, we want to feel our coins." Well, whatever floats your boat, matey. You're okay. I see. Even mine. I do. Well, I don't manhandle any of my ancients, but I have problems handling them with greasy palms when they're that old. Even if it's the right thing to do. Really?
Well, 1656, 1560.
Hey, Taffy coins.
Taffy. It's 1565. Oliver Cromwell. Okay, it's a half crown.
I am really surprised PA Patriot Prospecting, if he's a metal detector, hasn't found any old silver. Because boy, I'll tell you, I watched the Hoover Boys and all those other different US channels. And wow, the stuff they come up with, especially the Spanish silver, old, there's very little British silver you'll find because the Brits didn't want to send silver to the colonies. But a lot of Spanish and French and you name it, anything non-British, you'll find silver in the States.
Okay, for 1656 Oliver Cromwell silver half crown, you're looking around about 4,000. You've gone quiet.
Mm-hmm.
4,000. Cromwell. Was this gold?
Hey, Ronzi.
I don't think so.
No, that'd be about 4,000 gold. 50 shilling. Right, this is the Oliver Cromwell. Right, gold. This is the gold ones, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So,
it might have been gold.
50 shillings Okay, Oliver Cromwell gold. Very fine is 80,000, and exceptionally fine is going to be 245,000.
Yeah, one of the small. I think it was he had the half crown. And I think that one was gold.
Half
and then
crown.
then he had another one, but it wasn't gold.
Okay, half crown.
Have a good night, Ken.
Is Kinman going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he left.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. You take care, Kinman. You look after yourself. And it's nice to see Ronzi. Ronzi's away in Australia.
Oh, wow. Hey, Papa Gloria.
Charles II coins. That's right, Charles. Sorry, I don't understand that because you got a brode, a half brode of gold, and then it goes back to see the gold patterns they've got with the Oliver Cromwell ones. It goes through there. That is the only 3 with gold. Just here, and that tells you what they are there, and it goes back to King Charles again.
Mm-hmm.
King Charles II, because it's in monarch order, so that's it.
I think there's a video on it. I'd have to go back and take a look at it again.
Because it goes James II, which is right. Then it goes Charles I. Then it goes to the Lord Protector Oliver Cromwell, and there was 3 coins, right, from 1560 gold. They are. The list gives you the general identification of value throughout the entire mill series. It's a guide to the collectors, not only dealers, buyers, prices for a reasonable assessment in the market at the time of completion. With strictly graded coins. Okay, Cromwell gold patterns. These were struck by order of Oliver Cromwell with the consent of the Council of State. Thomas Simon made the dies, and the coins were struck on a Peter Blondeau's machine. The 50 shillings, and the broad, or the broad, which I want to call, were struck from the same dies, but the 50 shillings has the edge inscription protector, obviously in Latin, while the broad is a thick and has a grained edge. No original strikings of the half broad are known, but were struck from the dies by John Tanner in 1738. All 3 denominations are dated 1656. So they're all 16. They're the gold ones, but the silver, I should imagine this is, which is the half crown, which is £4,000. The others, I mean, for the broad or broad, whatever, you're looking at 15 grand on very fine. Extra fine is going to be 32,500. Uncirculated, where you're talking loads. So if he's got one of them for 25,000, depending which one it is, and he's made himself a lot of money. It can't be a crown.
Well, he seemed pretty happy. No, probably a half crown is what he had.
Half crown was 4 grand. It's 4 grand, and that's even by some of the coin shop, the main coin store here, Chards. Charge is like the big one, like Bramwells and stuff like that. They're like the big, you need the cash to go there, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Silver 1656, Thomas Simon, Commonwealth period. You're looking at.
Hey, Disney Mad, welcome in.
Disney Mad. But yeah, it's Channel Bro. Is Channel Pro great guy? Yeah, it's
Hey,
really
Packy Roll.
any other coin you want to know, Skipper?
Do I what?
Any other coin you want to know?
Hold on.
Pack's in the house.
We're talking British, right?
Yeah.
I would like to see the very first coin ever done with Queen Victoria on it.
Well, that'd be the first one was called the Hanover coin. Queen Victoria.
Is that similar to the one we got with Charles III?
No.
That 50p one?
No, that is let me just find out a second. It's Queen Victoria. Okay. Hers started after James III. So James IV. So the first one she had would have been the proof £5, 1887. So that's gold.
I just watched a documentary on Robin Hood. The chap that was doing the commentary was off. I forget his name now, but he was on a lot of the
Tony Robinson.
That's it. That's him. And it was apparently a compilation of different characters that they come up with the legend of Robin Hood. It's really cool.
Yeah, he was pretty much a meanie. It was just the scholars throughout the years sort of changed him the way he was. But yeah, there was no Maid Marian. There might have been a Little John, but they found a grave with a really large tibia in it. I don't know, sure it's the same documentary, and he's actually named in one of the churches there. And grave of Robin Hood is not spelled as in how we would spell it. It's not HOOD. It's HAUD or something like that.
I thought it was HOODE.
No. I think I'll just try and find it.
I'm gonna have to go for now. Coin UK.
No.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's getting close to my dinner time, and also I gotta check on my mom, see how she's doing, because last night we lost a game and she was not feeling well at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
so
send your mum all our love to us, won't you? And hope she gets well soon. And
thank you.
Yeah,
we lost. Yeah, last night at the Bowling League, we lost our game.
Oh.
Because my mom wasn't feeling good, she couldn't bowl. So when I get out here, I gotta check on her, make sure she's trying to feel better and stuff.
Are you doing 5 or 10 pin?
I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to be in a Bowling League.
No, I'm saying which game were you playing, 5 or 10?
Well, we were my mom and my grandma, me and dad were at the table watching, and I was hanging out with my bowlers. And so and my dad, he keeps up with the score in his notebook.
Well, of course.
And so, because my grandma always got homework for my dad, and so and they do like 1 to 3 games.
Mm.
So we have a pub game here, which is called Skittles, and it's like a diamond pins, and they bowl the ball, and it has to bounce. But then we have like obviously normal 10-pin bowling over here as well.
You have no 10-pin anymore?
No, we do. We got a big one. We got like 36 lane thing over the road. It's huge. Yeah, it's 36 lanes. But it's really expensive though. I don't know how much it is in America, but it's really expensive.
Oh heck!
Is that the bowling you're on about? 10-pin bowling there?
Yeah, with the big balls or the little ones. Jessica?
Huh?
She wanted to know. Do they use the big balls or the little ones?
Well, they use the balls that's about this big.
Honey, I can't see you. You got your still picture on.
We're gifted. I think we just let her go because obviously she's got to go.
They're like the balls that they use is like 8 to 10 pounds.
Oh, that's 10-pin.
Yeah, 10-pin. Well, they put their fingers in the holes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get off and check on my mom, see how she's feeling.
Yeah, give her our best and enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner.
I don't know what she's making for dinner, but we're gonna try to figure out what we're gonna do.
I'm pretty sure me and Skipper will polish it off, not a problem.
Not I. I just had a great big feed. That's why I disappeared. I'm like, my tank is full.
And so I hope y'all have a great evening, and thank you for letting me come on the panel. I'll see y'all later.
Look after yourself, okay?
I will.
Take care, Jessica.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, Robin Hood is spelled ROBYN HODE.
I knew there was an E.
I don't know why I keep saying AYUD. I don't know.
You know, we don't have Captain Birdseye here. We have Captain Highliner.
Captain Birdseye is your favorite.
Besides, this cap is my informal cap. I do have a formal one if none of you've seen it. That's much nicer. And I'm saving it. That's not me. Doesn't even come close.
About oh.
Okay, I've got a selection of nautical hats here. As many of you probably recognize, this is my most well-worn one here. My period hat. My tricorn. It's one of my more favorite ones. Now, you know what? I would actually say that does look a little bit like me. If you want to compare me to Rex Harrison, you're more than welcome. Yeah, but go look at the 1940s movie, The Ghost and Mrs. Muir with Rex Harrison.
No, when Skipper does it, I like this one.
No.
You sound just like him as well. That's Buster Keaton. That is from Only Fools and Horses. That's Uncle Albert.
No, no,
During
no.
the war, Dal. During the war.
No, laddie, it don't sound or look a bit like him at all. Not at all. He wouldn't be aboard me ship.
He was amazing. He was.
I do like his beard, though.
Buster Merrifield. Oh, it's a Buster.
Yes. I'm wearing the accoutrements of the captain of the RMS Titanic, including the White Star Line cap.
Captain. I know one. Now, please put the one in the chat. The skipper looks like this. You ready?
If he was wearing a ball cap with an H on it, it would be you.
Okay.
That doesn't look anything like me.
That's in the younger days. That's what you use a club for a living. You had to go and get you obviously couldn't get takeaways back then. You had to go and they were called bringbacks. What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Lie in the morning. Throw him over the edge and feed the sharks. No. Better behave.
Have you actually ever listened to the lyrics of that?
I have many a time, but you think I can remember? No.
Let him sleep the captain.
There. That is the one that I have. That is the one that I'm trying to portray. But I have to trim back my beard a little bit more to get it correct. And he's wearing his black uniform there. I'll be wearing white.
Ooh.
Or his wet one.
His wetsuit. As the captain once said after the ship went down, my ship is the best ship that's ever been made. The tubs are so well built that they still hold water.
It does. It still holds water, right?
I don't think Zoe got that one.
Oh my gosh.
So I guess you're going to have to explain on here a little bit about the changes here for those that haven't seen it.
It's easy. We've just gone mad.
We have gone mad. That's true. We've done this so long now that we're just going psycho.
We have a plan. This goes out the window after about an hour. I'll explain tomorrow. Okay, we will explain everything. He made me do it. He made me. Yeah. No. We look through change. Papa G. Okay, the changes are we will be bringing back history with coins. We did a little test yesterday, and it's going to be random. So it's not going to be every day or every other week, maybe. We'll be showing 4 different coins of different dates that we'll be putting up randomly. It'll be one from Skipper, one from me, and another one from Skipper, one from me. And oh, EAC's in the house! Yay! And I told you, this has gone mad. And oh man, yeah, guy's so transparent, isn't he? Anyway, and all you have to do is put the dates in and chat, and then we will let you know if anybody has won a coin on a certain date. So that's all it is. Just do. It's a bit like History of Coins, but it's 4 random dates. Oh, great! Is that including?
Go drink.
It's my medication. Everybody ready?
Just wrap it up in cheese. It tastes better. That's how I get it down my dog, anyway.
Does
Does anybody want some? There is 2, 4, 6. Hang on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 there.
Imuran, prednisone, gabapentin, methamphetamines.
You got to stop sending me that over. When are I going to get these coins? Blood pressure. There is steroid. Oh shoot! There's dogs right next to me as well. Anti-rejection tablets. There is.
Papa G says Dulcolax. Bugger.
No B12. I've come off B12 after being in lockdown for 18 months. Oh, flip it. Goodbye, cruel world.
Metamucil. Yeah, that's good stuff. Especially if you leave it sit for a while.
My favorite one is Oromorph.
Or
yeah, makes you have
try taking Alka-Seltzer dry.
No, I've done that as a joke once.
It's awful.
It makes you look like if you run round with blood on your shirt with a knife and you got that foaming out your mouth.
Papa G is just going crazy. What are you, a freaking pharmacist or something? He's a chemist.
No, those tablets are harmless. Jekyll and Hyde, that is. Oliver 101. How's it going, sir? Lauren, you got something hanging.
Papa G's just gone through his medicine cabinet.
What's he doing? Here he is.
Where's the remote control?
Hit it.
It's on the table.
Where?
On my table.
And
Really?
Skipper. But yeah, what was I saying?
Words.
You're
Oh
asking
yeah,
me?
we're talking about the stream.
I've been zoned out for the last hour. What?
Have we started?
Smoke weed every day. I'm in Canada. That is a distinct possibility.
What was that?
No, thank you.
Do I?
Please.
Oh.
No, thank you.
No. Come here.
Mhm.
There's Lauren, everybody.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You should get some castanets on her hands so they make a noise when she waves. Oh, my goodness. I saw an arm. Oh, no, saw a bit of a neck there, too.
And that's how far I'm going for now.
That's how far she's gonna look on camera for now. It's like when you put the camera on a duck like it was in World War One, you know, duck in over the parapet, you know.
Okay, Papa G, I'm gonna kick you in the butt.
The blue pill was those. It was on the green ones. You have to be absolutely insane to take an hour. High or drunk doesn't cover it. No, it didn't.
No, it doesn't at all.
Oh man, that stuff. And we got another one, Andrews. Oh my god, that stuff is like a horse tablet, and as soon as you put it in water, it goes mental. and did that for fun once as well. Yeah, she's got little puppies on a dressing thing.
Snuddy.
I don't know what it's called. A snuddy, I think.
Snuddy.
A snuddy then. A snuddy. Okay, snuddy. Snuddy to you too. What was I saying? EAC says hi, Lauren.
You know, back in the day when I was working the Bay of Fundy, one of the seagulls in the Bay of Fundy are huge. They're like bloody eagles. They're just not like the landlocked seagulls you see away from the coast. You get to the salt water, those seagulls are massive, and they are a real pest when you're fishing. And one of the things that goes on, I don't know if it goes on anymore. I'm dating myself about 50 years ago.
Never.
They used to put a little bit of meat and some Drano on a line in the back of the fishing boat and throw it up to the seagulls, and the seagulls would eat that. And in mid-flight, the seagulls would explode. So yeah.
It's late tonight.
Yes, because it's going to be long. You're both getting really.
I missed that, Skipper. Sorry. Can you repeat that?
Oh, you want me to repeat the whole thing now while you were yakking away?
I was saying goodnight to Lauren.
I couldn't tell you the seagulls were male or
I know it's
female.
seagulls.
That's a lot of gall to say something like that. Anyway,
A lot of gall.
the fishermen used to put a little bit of Drano on with meat and throw it in the back of the boat, because the seagulls, when you're fishing with the big nets, they're just all over the place, and they horse around. They throw this up, and they catch it, and they explode because
the gases.
it's got Drano in it, right? I don't know if they ever got caught doing that. I'm sure they get in trouble, but that's what they used to do back
You
in
did that with Pepsi as well. Pepsi. Well,
anything that's going to make the seagull. He mentioned Alka-Seltzer, I guess, would work too. But,
male seagulls were called sea boys. It's actually a crime at sea if you kill a seagull, isn't it?
yeah, it is. That's why hopefully that's the statute of limitations out telling that story, because it's like 50 years ago that they did that. No, I didn't do it.
Mr. Oliver. You're not allowed to, because they're supposed to represent dead sailors, aren't they? No, Oliver, stay.
Yeah, the seagulls. When I lived on the coast, the apartment I had, which was a good deal, it was only $50 a month. It came furnished, but it didn't have a fridge. So during the winter months, we used to keep our perishables hanging out the window in a bag.
Oh,
and of course, I was on the top floor, and the seagulls would come along, and they would eat all my bloody groceries. And they were huge.
We got some. We got some seagulls. Me and my family went away, and a few of the football team and that, and it was quite a lot of it. We hired out about 11 caravans altogether to go down the beach for the week, and just to annoy my cousin, okay, because he was a drunk anyway, and we just annoyed him, and we threw all his bread on top of his caravan. We must have been about 60, 70 loaves of bread a night on that thing. So the birds would be there in the morning, smashing that roof away every single. Because he ruined the party really, because he was drunk all the time. You know, he was one of those alcoholics, and he was ruining it because he was trying to get us kicked off the camp. And so we just threw all his bread on top of his caravan, man.
That is actually quite funny. Seagulls are not recommended for consumption because they're scavengers, but if you're in a crunch and you're stuck in a boat, anything goes.
No, especially our seagulls, they eat everything and everything.
Oh yeah, look, they're always in the dumps.
I was told an outer scouter causes seagulls to explode because they can't vomit. Always thought it was an urban legend. They can't fart. That's probably why. This is gases that build up in their in their gastral tract, I guess.
I've never seen Alka-Seltzer do it, but I know the guys used to do it with Drano, and that worked really good.
It keeps them away. And when I go down to the beach, what I do is when you're having something to eat, because the birds literally hover over you and they swoop down. They go for the kids. They go for the kids' food. So, and a lot of the people, they've got their packets of stuff open, eating like this, Well, you can tell they have no experience coming down. So I have mine like that. So I'm eating it through like that. Yeah. Everybody else has got theirs like that. And of course, the birds are just ripping it out their hands because they can lift quite a lot of weight. They can lift fish and chips.
Absolutely.
They can lift fish and chips out your hand without any problems. You think that little beak ain't going to take anything? They can lift a very big fish.
What, you've never seen the birds, Papa G? They eat kids?
No, they go for the kids' food. The kids are sat in the prams, and the mums leave the kids to eat their food. And the birds come down, and then they pierce the polystyrene and then fly away with the kids' dinner. They drop it and you have like 20, 30 birds around one dinner. But they're a pest. That's what they are. But there's nothing you can do about it, though, really.
Nothing at all.
It's nice going to the beach tonight, but it's one of the things you have to watch is the bird. Oh, did you ever see the video of the bird poo? No? Right. Now,
not offhand.
This lady got a baby in her hand, yeah? And she gives the baby, well, a kid about 1.5 years old, a lick of her ice cream, yeah? And she's like this, the kid, and she puts back, and the bird went, just perfectly lands this bird shit.
On the ice cream?
On the ice cream, then she turns around and goes,
oh! 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 Oh, that's on YouTube?
Yeah. I'll find it.
You have to look that up now. I do have a dark sense of humor. I can't lie. I do have a dark sense of humor. That would definitely tweak my interest. Ew, man. Yuck. Okay, where did I put that thing?
Try and find it. Hang on a sec.
Where did you? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. While I'm sitting here, I can address this.
Because I'm not sure if it was, because the video itself, I'm not sure whether if it was caught on camera, no one would believe it or something like that. But oh, please be on here. Please be on here.
How long ago was it done?
Oh, I don't know. It was a long time ago. Probably a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, maybe. I don't know. And there's another one where a girl walks up to a car and she's licking her boyfriend's window, and the bird shits on the window and she licks it.
Oh, it's getting worse all the time.
Oh, where is that video? Oh, it's going to be buried in the deck for YouTube, I tell you. It's going to be Is that it? There it is. There it is. You ready? There it is. No, they're sharing ice cream. Yeah, I thought it was a baby, but watch. Right, she thought that's ice cream, but bird poo just landed on her top.
Oh!
Have you seen the monkey falls off a tree?
No.
So I got to wait for an advertisement. There's an ant also eaten by an ant. Ah, there we go. There you go. Ready? Skipper. Look, he sticks his fingers up his butt.
Yeah, they're definitely on the lower rung.
Knock yourself. I'm going to stick my fingers up. Knock yourself out, buddy. I'm glad I've eaten already. If Jessica's watching this, then wow. Monkey falls out the tree is one of my favorites. He was a younger kid. It was Papa G. It was.
That was
Dell when he was younger.
well, there was a little likeness, not that much. He wasn't wearing the hat. Oh, there you go. That looked like okay.
My cheeks. That's one of my favorite videos. Oh man, brilliant. Oh, I can't think of so many funny videos up there that I.
Oh, are you kidding? There's more than you can count.
Oh, no.
It all depends on what kind of humor turns your crank. I mean, I love watching people burn their face off, eat awful food. Why they do this to themselves, I have no idea.
I know this is going to be pretty painful. Have you ever seen the one? Now, me and my friend Steve, right? What you see off camera, okay? We do have like a bit of call it a dark side, I guess, like you, Skipper, yeah. And what we used to do is get a video, and we used to try and commentate on the video and make it like funny. And he's got to go. No, Burgundy, Papa G. And this guy, right? This athlete, obviously. I'll just show you the video. And have you ever seen, search for this one, man versus donkey, okay? I think it's man versus donkey, hang on.
Well, I did see in my lifetime, I did physically see man versus donkey. One para soldier that was drunk decided to try to jump up on a donkey in the middle of a field, and that was where we're staggering back to our barracks. And tried to jump on this donkey, and it kicked him in the head. If he wasn't drunk, he would have felt it. I'll tell you. But yeah, it was pretty hysterical.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, that's how he got his
I
kicks.
wish I was there, man. Early
Oh.
internet, 99, a video of a young monkey drinks his own. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
And have a look for this one. Man chased by lovesick donkey. That is so funny.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Shall I show you a clip of it?
Sure.
Right, I have to. Right, okay, right. He's got his pants down. I don't know what he's trying to do, and this donkey's a bit. Well, it's got a bit of a thing going for this guy.
Oh no. Oh, good grief. Oh my God, it's getting worse.
Trying to run away. He can't run because the donkey's fast and pulls him. Oh man,
man, it's so sick.
Oh my God, my ribbon killing me. Nick picked up as well. Oh man.
That's horrid. Imagine being that poor bugger. Anyway, and that confused donkey.
I'm so sorry. Oh man. Must be love, love, love. He must need some cash to do that. It's
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's moments like this I love the best because especially when you come up with something you know you shouldn't do, but you know you have to see someone do it because it's funny. I mean, I told you some time ago, one of the funniest things I ever did was when I was out, we were partying on Regina Street in Nicosia. And the young soldier I was with, he had just come over, and we were pretty drunk. I mean, you drink enough Ouzo over there. Anyway, we went into this little Greek cafe.
Yeah.
And we ordered some Greek coffee. Sometimes you call it, depends where you're at, Turkish coffee, Greek coffee. He'd never had it before. Now, I made sure, of course, I got it sweet because if you're not used to it, you don't want to drink that without sugar. So if you've never had this before, you should know that they come in a little Demitas cup, and the bottom inch is pure grounds. It's black. Do not drink that, okay? You sip it, and you get the tough stuff off the top, and there's enough caffeine in there to light you up quite good. We were drunk. We needed something to pick us up. Well, we sit down. He gets the cup in front of him, and instead of me saying, look, sip on it, I says, oh, yeah, this is like a shot glass. You got to suck it right back. So he sucks it right back. It goes down and shoots out his nose and everywhere else. And that kid couldn't sleep for a week.
Probably come out of his eye sockets.
I never laughed so hard in my life. I fell on the floor. It was so funny. He just spewed it everywhere. Oh, it was great.
Oh, Skip, when we get together, we're going to have such a blast, man. YouTube has no idea what's it at all when we start searching. If you want a great laugh, right?
My drinking days are long gone. I'm not allowed to touch alcohol anymore. You have a liver shot. That's it. I'm done.
There's another thing me and Lauren searched for, right? And that is worst ever music videos. Okay.
Oh.
You watch some of them; they are hilarious, right? just sit back and watch the worst top 40. Just scour the internet and look for the worst songs ever made, and they are so funny. I tell you,
There are a lot of really bad ones out there if you want to watch.
It's just hilariously so funny. I know I can't sing, right, and even I would not put myself on the internet to do stuff like that.
No,
But
no.
it's so funny, especially when you got someone's mum or dad going, you're pretty good, you should be singing out there, get yourself on YouTube, start singing, and then you got people out there just going no.
Yeah.
In a nice way, but yeah. But their families are the worst critics because they're not going to be negative to anybody in their family, are they? So
you've got a lot. It's moments like that in life that make us laugh. I mean, that's what comedians live for, is telling stories about things they know. I mean, I lived much of my life on water, but it was mostly the Great Lakes, and it wasn't Lake Superior because it's too rough. But I spent a lot of time there, and I did some time in the Bay of Fundy. But Bay of Fundy, when you're fishing, you do not go out in rough water. It can be really highest tides in the world in the Bay of Fundy. So I'm out with the guys. We had a bit of a bash again. You drink enough beer over there, you think that you're gonna live forever. No, you're not. Anyway, I had to take the Princess of Acadia across the Bay of Fundy from Digby to St. John, New Brunswick. And we were already pretty well half cut when we got on board this bloody thing. And midway through, a squall come through, some of the biggest waves I've ever seen. This guy who was bragging about how he had his sea legs and could get through anything. I never turned so damn green in my life. I ran to the heads, and I spent the rest of the journey in the heads talking to the great white telephone. Yeah. And I could hear the guys in the other room laughing their brains out because here I was, the one bragging about I can handle anything, and I'm the one that's in the heads, right?
Ringing that bar.
I'm the one that's suffering. They're laughing at me, and I don't blame them. I would have done the same thing,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. If you're going to be cocky about it, you know what I mean, and it turns, and the tables turn, just expect the fallout. It's as simple as that.
Oh yeah. What do you mean I'm rotten? The only time I'm rotten is when I eat the wrong food, and then my wife tells me I'm rotten.
You're rotten that day when you was in the bath going, but is bath there, please? Why? Oh, Skipper wants in.
Don't worry, love. I'm just taking a bubble bath.
On the big white telephone. Bath.
I'm sailing across the English Channel from Plymouth to Dieppe, France. And of course, we're drinking Guinness. Oh, nothing like a nice cold Guinness while you're traveling on water. Anyway, my buddy says, "Hey, let's go on out." And of course, it was really rainy that day, which typically in a lot of cases it is. I said, "Sure, I'll go out." Well, I didn't have a nor'wester. I invested in a poncho, which is not good for seafaring because it turns into a sail. So I get out on deck and we're walking along. The gusts are trying to blow me over the edge. And there's my buddy Bill grabbing a hold of me, keeping me from flying off the boat.
What I would have done, I'd put a bit of string on you.
Like, oh, man.
Let's go and fly a skipper.
Yeah, you got to make sure the kit you're wearing is proper for the trip. Do not wear a sail for a raincoat.
Especially across the English Channel, anyway. It's rough seas.
Not as rough as the Bay of Fundy was, though. Oh, man. But it was rough.
More fiber for the skipper.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with fiber. At my age, it's a necessity.
I confused my mum once. We went over to the Isle of Wight, me and Matty, and obviously you got the two ferries crossing each other halfway through, you know. So I takes a picture. Obviously we're in the middle of the part of the sea. You know, it's not called the English Channel, it's called something else. And I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, we takes the picture. So I sends the text back to my mum and said, "Mum, that's the boat we're on." And she goes, and she texts back and goes, "Oh, that's nice." I think, how can that be our boat, Mum? It's in the middle of the sea, you know. Oh, guess what I saw today? Right, I was watching. You may not know this, but obviously some of the English lads in here will. It's a game show, and it's called oh my god, I can't remember what it's called now. Babe, Lauren, what's that one with Ben Sherman? I forgot what it was called. Tipping Point, right? Tipping Point today, yeah. And there was a question, but it's to this blonde bimbo on there, and it says, "How many teams are there in the FA Cup final?" Anybody know?
I don't even know what it is.
How many teams play in the FA Cup final?
What's an FA?
Football Association.
Oh, it's British. And
How many teams play? Okay, how many teams play in a final?
2.
Right, she goes 40. Elvis! She goes 40. Emails the skipper, redcoat 7121 at yahoo.co. Oh, sorry, .com, sorry. Yeah, maybe one tops. Depends if they don't.
Someone approached me the other day going, "You are old. You got a Yahoo email address? Who uses Yahoo anymore?" Oh,
Who said that? That was that Cartoon Universe who says you're showing your age or something?
One of them did.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, it's two teams playing a final, right? This girl goes, right, 40.
Yep. So I got 500 new stickers coming in the mail within the next week or so.
That's going to be amazing. I still got to send Cartoon Universe's things out to him. When the international stuff starts, I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I got a pile of stickers to go on my board. I haven't worked on my board for a while. I mean, this problem with my sticker board is I got no space to put it anywhere. So it's folded up in my closet.
Thing is, though, when I thought to myself, should I have a sticker board or should I keep it as a book? But the book started breaking apart with the weight of that in it. So I had to take it apart in the end.
Yours would be massive.
Yeah, I got quite a big one. I've got so much stuff from gifts from everybody I tell. I got everything well in order, where everything comes from. Nothing goes missing, and I know exactly where everything comes from as well. So I got Sheldon's Morgans here. That was Sheldon. This one here was from Spray Can. Got another one from Sandman. I think that one there. This one here is from that Morgan there is from Sheldon, and this one here is from. No, that's sorry, that one's there from that's Sheldon's one, and this Morgan here is that I won on Larry's stream in the jackpot.
Ooh.
I paid for a coin roll one. And got all my dollars together. Obviously, the ones I bought is different. The ones I actually bought personally is different from people. But anybody that sent me things is all labeled up.
Das ist good. Yeah, that's like me. I'm a bit slow too, but I try.
This one here is from New Orleans, and that's I can see the date of it, to be honest. 1885, New Orleans, and it says it's AU or BU, sorry, uncirculated.
Ah.
And that was from Spray Can that I won on his treasure hunt.
Excellent.
And that piece dollar there is from Sheldon. And that Morgan here is from Sheldon. Upside down.
Yep. Keep talking for a minute. I got to do a quick run. I'll be right back.
Okay, I put a question out yesterday. Are you a Morgan fan or are you a Peace Dollar fan? And he's got to run. I'm going to put that back slowly, I think. There we go. Which one are you? Are you a Morgan fan or a Peace Dollar fan? Anchor Skippers, drop your link. Drop your link. YouTubers keep kicking me out of channels. Just get the link for you. There we go. That's his channel. There you go, blistering. So how is EAC doing? EAC's got an amazing hobby. And Polar Bear is yummy, my mate, my little buddy. And I've got to go through all these pennies. I know you can't see them, but there's quite a few. I've just been trying to find quite a few. It's all US pennies there. It's all like I took about my spare penny lot, and I've got a lot more to go through, and I've never gone through them, so I never know what I might find out of there. Yeah, it's the Numismaniac. Morgan all the way on the Peace Dollar, but Lady Little looks like she's been blinded by a flash. Do you know what's actually interesting there, EAC? Yeah. Do you know what? I never actually noticed. Her mouth is actually open, isn't it? Never actually noticed that. So that's pretty cool. That's 1922, and this one here is 1923. And this one's 1885, you know, it's got 1885, and this is 1881. I think this is a Philadelphia. Oh no, this is an S, sorry. That's an S. So that's San Francisco. And that is New Orleans. I never noticed that, actually, the EAC. Thank you for that. It's okay. I was hoping to do some, like, what was I doing? I was talking about something earlier, and I can't remember what it is. About the channel. That's right, wasn't it? Probably the next couple of days, probably back on Tuesday next week, I'll be picking up 2 coins, as will Skipper, and it's another practice again. And what we'll be doing is there'll be 4 dates you would need to chase for a specific piece of history out of those 4 dates, and you end up getting a chance of winning 2 coins. And Battle Chat will be back twice a month. Want to be on Skipper's channel and want to be on my channel, but again, it'll be randomly. So there's not going to be any communication like it's going to be out there, of course. So when you come into the stream, it's the same way as we always played it, no different. But there's only going to be one ship. Well, basically, the game ends when 2 ships are sunk, and the last person who sinks a ship wins a prize. But if they sink a red ship, what would have been a prize? The winner will pick a prize from the prize board, which I show the envelopes, and that will go into a treasure chest. Likewise, if Skipper sinks a ship, a red one, that will also go into a prize treasure chest as well. And of course, if you sink a gold one fully, the last person to sink on the battleship, you win that prize there and then. That'll be your prize. The same as the treasure hunt. Like if nobody gets the 2 coins or 1 coin, whatever it may be, it'll go into a treasure chest. So, and it'll keep piling up until the person actually gets the correct date and specific event of that year that we've already predetermined that's chose. So I'd love to have a sticker. Not bothered about coins, bro. I will join you though. Oh, thank you, Bliss from Barnacle. I said that my printer's broken, so I can't even do silver pour at the moment until I get my printer going, or a brand new printer, because I make my COAs because I do that as a thing, and I have my own hallmark as well. So it's all done by the Birmingham SA office, and I make my. I'll show you what I do. This is my. So until I get my printer back, until I get a printer back, I'll show you my latest one. I was to Skipper's granddaughter. So that's my hallmark. And that's what I made for Skipper's That's what I made for Skipper's granddaughter. And that's the hallmark there. Okay, blistering, not a problem. And that's the engraving. But my COAs look like this. So that's my COAs. I print them out like that. So that's what I sent to Skipper's granddaughter. That's a COA. So it's printer compatible on anyone, but obviously I can't print it out at the moment because my printer's broken. And here's my boombox. That Skipper's cap badge is Royal Canadian Patricias. And the piece looks like this. I got wait, Skipper, where is it? Skipper, where's your thing I made you? Skipper's thing gone. There it is. That's quite big. That's a little battleship boat. And like a sword necklace thing. There you go. And my COA is right there. Okay, Yacy, much love to you and to Polar Bear, of course.
I haven't heard from Polar Bear in ages.
Oh, he's there. He's with what was it there? Is that your one?
Yeah, look forward to seeing the AC tomorrow.
Yeah. Right, Skipper, I'm going to have to end the stream then. It's coming up to 2.5 hours. And I want to say thank you to absolutely everybody who's come and joined us tonight. And I will do that for you, my friend. My email address is in my About page anyway. I'll put it in there. That should be easier.
I think mine is on my About page as well.
Excuse me. I'll do that one. There you go. And likewise, I'll send you something out as well, my friend. When I get because I do my own stickers, so and to everybody who's come out tonight, thank you so much again, Blistering, EAC, Neil, Ronzi, Oliver, Skipper, Jessica. Who else can you name?
Papa G was there.
Papa G. Rob Random. Oh man, Joy. Yeah. So many awesome people that come out and said hello tonight. It's absolutely respect to every single one of you. And of course, I've got my memberships coming up as well soon. So I can't, there's no point doing anything for the memberships until I can send off stuff to international. I don't know about anybody else's post office, but we tried the other day and they won't let. They said no, we're not. It's no point. It will go to the sorting office, but then it'll be stuck there. And I don't want things to get lost in the mix of a massive bottleneck.
Yes, sir.
So long as I've got it here with me, it's safe. You know, it's safe here. And whatever you're up to, have a great evening, have a great afternoon. Skipper, thank you again. I don't know if you've stayed on for a minute or so.
I will do. Sure.
Okay. And thank you to everyone again. And I appreciate and much love and respect every single one of you. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.
See ya.